This is going to be your guide to potentially cheesing the upcoming 7-star Tera Decidueye raid in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. To get things started, you're going to be wanting a 4-man team made up of 3 Toxtricities and 1 Magnazone. All 3 Toxtricities in this build are going to be exactly the same. So to get things started, the held item they're all going to hold is going to be the Magnet. This increases the power of electric type moves by 20%. And as for the ability, all these Toxtricities are going to be running the ability Plus. If you didn't know, the abilities Plus and Minus boost the user's special attack when used with other Pokemon using Plus or Minus. So therefore we have 3 Pokemon using the Plus ability, so all 3 of them are going to get a special attack buff. You're going to want a modest nature on this Toxtricity with an EV spread of 252 in HP, 252 in special attack, and then 4 in physical defense. These little 4 EVs in defense are mainly because I'm going to presume that the Decidueye is going to be a physical attacker. I know it's got quite balanced physical and special attack stats, but the majority of moves it learns tend to be physical moves. So bringing us onto the moveset, the moveset for this Toxtricity is going to be quite a simple acid spray that lowers the special defense of the targeted Pokemon by 2 stages. That's a raid staple, as I said before. We're also running Nasty Plot on this to buff your own special attack stat. So you're buffing your own special attack stat to attack a weakened special defense Pokemon. And we're running Thunder for stab super effective damage. Last slot on this Toxtricity doesn't really matter. I'm hoping that we should be able to take this thing out in 3 turns, so you can put whatever you want in the 3rd slot, really doesn't matter. So now that we've got 3 members of this 4-man team out of the way, it's time to move on to the 4th member, and that is a Magnazone. So starting off with the item, we're also going to have the Magnet on this Magnazone, and the ability is going to be Analytic. This boosts the power of your attacking moves if you move last, and Magnazone's speed stat is only 60 and Decidueye's is 70, so it should be getting outsped. You're also going to want a modest nature on this Magnazone with an EV spread of 252 in HP, 252 in special attack, and then 4 in physical defense. They're the exact same as the Toxtricities. Moving on to the moveset of this Magnazone, and for the 4 moves you're going to want to run Reflect to buff your entire team's physical defense, Rain Dance, Thunder, and similar to the Toxtricities, the 4th slot doesn't really matter, but I suppose you could whack Electric Terrain on this just to further buff your entire team's electric type moves. Now, the 3-turn strategy for this raid is pretty simple, so we're going to get into that now. On turn 1, the Magnazone user is going to want to Reflect to buff your entire team's physical defense. Like I said, I'm presuming that the Decidueye is going to be a physical attacker, given that the majority of the moves it gets are physical, and its physical attack stat is slightly higher than its special attack stat. At the same time the Magnazone uses Reflect, all 3 Toxtricities are going to use Acid Spray on a Decidueye. This will lower the Decidueye special defense stat to -6. On turn 2, the Magnazone user will set up a Rain Dance, whilst all 3 Toxtricity users will use Nasty Plot 1 time, increasing their special attack to +2. By the time turn 3 rolls around, the Decidueye should still be on -6 special defense, so long as it hasn't reset its stats or your stats, and the Toxtricity users will be on +2 special attack. Now, since the Rain is set up, all 4 Pokemon should be able to click the Thunder button and let off a base 120 power stab, magnet, and plus and analytic boosted super effective move, making the Decidueye go boom. I have actually run the calcs on this, and I can confirm that a -6 Decidueye and a +2 special attack Toxtricity using Thunder would actually do between 4,700 and 5,600 damage, and that's without factoring in the plus boost. So that's just what one Toxtricity can do. That's without all 3 other people actually attacking. So by rights, the most HP that this Decidueye can possibly have, if it has a beneficial HP nature, is 10,800 HP. Now it's not going to have anywhere near that, but let's say you're doing the maximum damage output with just 1 Toxtricity, that's around 5,700 damage. You only need, by rights, around 2.5 of them to actually hit, which you will, because Thunder is 100% accurate in the raid. So yeah, 3 turns to take this 7-star Decidueye out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you think this will work. Let me know if you're thinking of trying it. If you found this video helpful, please consider dropping a like below and also subscribing, as it helps the channel grow. And as you can see, we're a pretty small channel right now, so any subscribes or likes are highly appreciated. But that's all for today, so I'll catch you guys in the next one.